do this one story to wrap up. We had to follow up. So we covered Lauren.
And and because this is my favorite person,
I
and
know.
you just had to do this for me.
Had to do
This is
it.
my gift, right?
Had to do it. Yeah. So Lauren Boebert, running for re-election to Colorado, got called out to a debate by her challenger, a woman named Tricia Calvarese. I finally got her name right. She called her out. She did a Beetlejuice joke commercial that was really funny that we covered last time. Well, they actually did debate. It did not go well for Lauren as expected. So watch a little.
Well, the countdown is well underway for Election Day, and the two candidates hoping to win the seat for Colorado's 4th Congressional District debated today for the first time.
Denver 7's Brandon Richards shows the issues Lauren Boebert and Tricia Calvarese focused on.
Well, we had to come to this private golf club in Littleton to catch Congresswoman Lauren Boebert and her Democratic challenger Tricia Calvarese in their first and what could be their only debate before November's election.
So I want to cover this real quick. Why are we doing a debate at a private golf course? Because that's where Lauren Boebert agreed to do it. I don't know if she had to debate or what the deal was. She did not want to do a televised debate. So they did it at a private golf course where you had to pay to get in. Right?
So, okay, let's stop and think. And I'm not a politician, but I feel like all that would do when it came out that I was doing that is make me sound like I'm super elitist and classist and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, gonna alienate people.
No, but that was the thing. She didn't want it televised. There was some cameras there and stuff. Calvarese got a lot of footage for her campaign. She put it on Twitter, clips of the debate, and that went viral. So it all backfired on Lauren. Like, just like you kind of just said. I mean, it looks bad, and then it backfired because then people wanted to see it. It was the whole. It's the whole joke with the movie Citizen Kane, and it was about the big media mogul, and he talked all the movie theaters into like don't show it, and so they could only show it in these little backwater movie theaters. And when they asked Orson Welles, "Well, what do you want to do? Nobody's going to see it." Orson Welles said, "Market it as the movie they don't want you to see." And then everybody went and saw it because why is this not at the normal theater? Right? Now I got to see it.
Why? What's wrong with it? I have to figure that out, you know?
That's kind of what Calvarese sort of did here, was the debate Boebert doesn't want you to see. And she put it on Twitter, and then it got viral. So, just a little bit of...
County Economic Development Corporation.
It's weird. It's a weird...
Just throw money at a problem and have it go away.
Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, the Republican nominee for CD4, says spending is out of control in Washington. She touted her record voting against bills she says would have led to more spending.
The best thing that lawmakers in Washington D.C. can do is stop spending
what?
more money.
I know. I'm against spending, but we're doing it at a private country club.
I'm against spending as I'm at a private country club, golf course, place that only people with money to spend can come to. Like,
right.
How tone deaf are we?
Standing in front of multi-$1,000 paintings. I mean, come on.
Tricia Calvarese, the Democratic nominee, says Boebert's votes against bills like the Inflation Reduction Act are doing more harm than good.
The Inflation Reduction Act has a ton of potential to bring excellent, high-paid, quality jobs to our district. We just need somebody, again, who's willing to roll up their sleeves and actually make some progress happen.
Calvarese also went after Boebert's vote against the PACT Act, which expanded health care benefits for veterans.
I think if you're going to be America first, you can't put veterans last.
And when it comes to our veterans, I have returned hundreds of millions of dollars to my constituents, which include veterans who have been strangled by red tape and bureaucracy.
Calvarese told us she wants another debate, televised.
This was the beginning of what I think is a job interview for all of our constituents. So I am calling on her to debate on TV at least twice.
Apparently she's feeling that she didn't do very well if she's already looking for the second.
For now, this 45...
Not really what happened. So, we'll jump into a little, because I watched the whole debate. It was really good. Calvarese was pretty awesome. She kind of crushed it. But she covered a couple things, which she kind of opened with was she's from the district. She was born and raised there. And then she moved away, and she came back because her elderly parents both have cancer, or had cancer. Her mother's still alive. Her father died recently. So she came back.
Moved back home.
What was that? I didn't hear you.
I said, so she moved back home.
Right, to take care of her parents. So already, much better person than Lauren Boebert ever was, because Lauren Boebert's basically abandoned her only son, who's in trial now. And he's looking at doing serious prison time. So already established that. More of a family person, more attached to the district. And Lauren Boebert's a carpetbagger coming in from another district because she knows she can't win there. Right?
Right.
So let's set that bar right away. Then she did cover a lot about healthcare, which is, well, wait a minute. You voted not to lower the prices on drugs with the Biden administration. And that would have affected, I don't know, my parents. And my father lived a whole nother 4 years because he had health care that would allow him to get those drugs, but you voted to make those more expensive so they'd be out of reach. So people now, she's like, I got 4 years with my dad because of that, and you voted against that. And you voted against the PACT Act to expand health care for veterans. She's voted against veterans health care a couple times.
And what did Lauren Boebert seem to have to say about all of that?
She was on the back foot the whole time trying to make excuses. So let's look at this was the article. Lauren Boebert crashes and burns during first debate stage appearance. So they wrote, Tricia Calvaris mopped the floor with Lauren Boebert during their first and only debate. Of course they did. Representative Lauren Boebert did not have a good debate with her Democratic opponent, Tricia Calvaris. Calvaris has video to prove it. Calvaris posted a statement on X after the debate, which was held Tuesday afternoon in Littleton, Colorado, calling out Boebert for disrespecting veterans, opposing lower prices for prescription drugs, and skipping critical votes. She replied to the post with videos from the debate that quickly went viral and caused Boebert's name to trend on social media. on X, at least. At the debate, Calvaris mentioned her father, who had cancer, and said that life-saving medication covered by his union benefits allowed her to spend 4 extra years with him. Calvaris pointed out that Boebert voted against allowing Medicare to negotiate lower prescription drug costs, putting high-cost medicines out of reach for millions. Calvaris also attacked Boebert for voting against the PACT Act, which expanded benefits and health services to military veterans who were exposed to toxic substances, particularly from burn pits during their service. She said, you voted for care for veterans exposed to cancer-causing toxins and burn pits during war. So we definitely have different priorities because I believe we should take care of our veterans always. Boebert tried to justify her vote by saying that she couldn't suggest amendments for the bill and was unwilling to spend $1 billion forever because we couldn't get a couple of pieces of language right in the legislation. She didn't make a whole lot of sense. Calvaris fired back by calling out Boebert's votes to cut funding to the Department of Veterans Affairs, which Boebert weekly tried to claim were due to the VA's unresponsiveness. She blamed the VA for cutting the VA. It was the only one scheduled between the two candidates. It was held at a country club with an entry fee and not televised. Calvaris told reporters after the debate concluded that there should be 2 more televised debates, to which Boebert responded that Calvaris had her debate today. So who's afraid to debate again, Lauren? So she got her ass
And then she said, I debate Democrats on a daily basis.
Yeah.
It's my job. Well, if it's your job, show up and debate this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Do your job. Because that was
Right.
kind of the
What they're
joke.
paying you for.
Yeah, that was kind of the joke of the debate was you're not doing your job. And then she's saying that's my job, but I'm not going to do it. So yeah, yeah, yep. But that's a great line too. I'd use that in an attack ad. I debate the Democrats every day. It's my job. Well, then debate me on TV. Let's do it.
Then she declines an invitation to debate me.
Because she lost the first one.
Which she was only willing to do if it was at a really expensive country club that many people cannot afford to get into.
Right, where she thought no one would see it. And it backfired because Calvarese, and the reason that video is so bad and the vocals are so bad is some of that which she put online was her staff filming it on their phones. Oh yeah, that's right. People have those now. Oops. I can't believe Lauren Boebert forgot that.
And that people can just go live.
Oh my gosh. But you know she had to poop her pants because there's a reporter in Colorado, I forget which channel he's on, but he's gone after Boebert quite a bit, especially because she's taken credit for a lot of bills that she voted against. Like, she's taken credit for a lot of money that's coming to Colorado from the Inflation Reduction Act. She took credit for it, showed up to, like, the dedications and stuff to take credit for it. And the guy's like, yeah, but you voted against this. So why are you showing up like you did something?
Wow.
So you know she had to poop her pants when that guy was sitting in the front row. Because you know he's going to report on it later on local television. And he is one of the most watched local news shows in Colorado. So, honestly, not a lot of polls right now going on. Last polls from 538 were back in May. And Calvarese was trailing by 10 points. But that's also when Calvarese was in the primary. And she was losing to McCorkle. So she was 10 points behind then. Last poll I saw was a local poll. It wasn't real scientific or anything, but it was, you know, it was what it was. They had Calvarese only down by 4 and within the margin of error. Mm-hmm. So it could be that Boebert loses this after carpetbagging and everything. Because Calvarese just got a ton of money for advertising. It was like several $100,000 for advertising. Because there are people out there like Lacey that have a lot of money. Well, Lacey didn't have that much money, but that she can give $400,000. Yeah, but there are people out there that are like Lacey and are big fans of Boebert for the wrong reasons. And some of those people have a lot of money, and they've given a lot of it to Trisha to go smack her around.
Go and mop the floor with her.
Oh, plus I do like the visual of Lauren's in sort of a sundress thing for the debate. Calvarese is in a suit, and she's a tall blonde, and she looks like she's there for business. Lauren looks like she's going to a cocktail party.
At a country club.
Yep. What, Trisha? We're gonna debate? I thought we were just gonna have mimosas and talk about assaulting our ex-husbands.
Wait, you haven't assaulted your ex-husband? Girl, let me tell you.
And then the state of Colorado said I only have 2 points left on my driver's license.
Oh, man.
And I said, do you know who I am? They said, yes, Lauren, we know. We've been to your house many times.
And we know where you live, too. We've been there.
Yeah. The police get called there fairly frequently. So. Oh, man. So, hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll see. I'd like to see Trisha Calvarese beat her. I like Calvarese. I think she's sharp. I think she'd be good. I think she'd be fun in Congress, too. She is a bit of a smartass. But she didn't do any of that at the debate. She was very serious the whole time. She basically hammered her home.
At least she knows when to be serious, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, she made it personal. So, and Lauren was on the back foot the whole time. So, good stuff. So, 2 good debates this week, and we'll see what happens. It's not in the bag yet, but it's looking good. So, keep your fingers crossed, everybody. Register to vote. Vote early. That's our show. Where can everybody catch you, Lacey?
All right. As always, you can catch me at mysensewithsense.com. You can find information about my courses, workshops, and articles that I've written. If you have questions about any of those items, or you want to send us some clips, You know, could be Boebert, could be Trump, could be a surprise clip.
Could be.
We'll take whatever you like, and we'll also take you inviting yourself onto our show. If you want to do that, how would you go about it, Lincoln?
Yeah, just email us at gossipfinancead@outlook.com. It's down below. Yeah, if you want to come to the show and there's something you want to discuss, we can arrange a time to do that. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll catch you next time.